Good evening, and
Good
welcome to
evening.
Martinique Manor. We
Woo.
are very live and very large here this evening for bondage.
I
Bondage. Are you calling me old? Rude. As always, I am the Lady Martinique, and with me is my comfortable co-host, Miss Pepper Spray.
serving you gold tonight.
Gold, gold, gold. Look at you all glammed up. You look like Barbie on crack.
Depends what crack.
Oh, the crack of dawn, dear.
Amen.
Now, I'm a little bit confused because, as you can see, I'm still at this gorgeous resort, which we're not allowed to name. Apparently, we're not allowed to say where we are.
No.
And you went on this little camo course, and you did all the things that you needed to do,
Yes.
all the training. And now you've just, sort of arrived here to disrupt my gorgeous evening. So,
Well,
what's the tea?
it's actually a big secret.
Oh.
I have got us starring roles in a new James Bond film. And
You mean with Daniel Craig? Or Daniel Day-Lewis? Or Daniel from Karate Kid? Daniel-san, wash on, wash off.
no.
Oh.
Um,
Oh.
Yes, Mr. Hardy has agreed. Yes, he's agreed to be our Bond.
Am I the lady that rubs him up and down with oil?
Right, well, I've got the story here for you. So,
Okay.
can't say much about it, but the background story is it's about a unusual-looking megalomaniac who's trying to take over the world from his lair in the USA by using his connections with the Soviet Union. He's going to brainwash people into becoming his loyal minions. Does that sound familiar?
That sounds like me, dear.
No, dear. It's Despicable Me.
Oh.
But here's the
plot.
Here's the big but.
Oh.
I will be playing a trailer park girl who's in the big city, and I get to help Bond.
Stereotyping.
It's going to be Fanny Go Funny. And
That's hysterical, yeah.
You've got a major role.
Mm.
You are going to be the beautiful and mysterious Soviet spy.
Nipple von Tassel.
Huh?
Nipple von Tassel?
No!
Oh.
Ivana Sukhokov.
Oh, I know her. She's got skills, honey. Big skills.
Yes, so we're here just getting ready for our Bond film. So
I thought we were doing red carpet realness for our Bond age this evening.
Oh,
I thought we were doing red carpet realness, but clearly we're not. Oh dear.
Oh, no.
So how's your week been? How's the week been in the House of Pepper?
Oh, in Pepper's house, it's been great fun this week. We've got the little kittenette. She is now out of her protective suit, so she's had all her lady bits done, and she is now free to roam. So that's been fun.
So your pussy's been trimmed?
My pussy has been trimmed, and she's free roaming. And
free-range pussy? Oh, a couple of guys would like some free-range pussy around here.
I know. Yes, so as well as that, I've been starting to explore about making a range of earrings.
Yes, well, after last week's tree branch leaf debacle, I mean, I can't believe you didn't make me a set of those green, especially in emerald. I think I'll have mine in emerald, please, because, I can't do cheap, tacky jewelry. Mine have to be hand-mined. I think you need to go mine the stones yourself.
I think with the emerald ones, we would have to keep them in protective. So I'll have to lock them away and keep them protected.
In condoms?
We don't want anyone taking them from you. So we'll get you a dummy pair that you can wear so you know that the proper emerald ones are safe.
I don't know what went on there. Hello?
Yes,
Hello?
you froze, didn't you?
You froze too, darling. We both froze.
We all froze together.
Now, Ian is here. Hello, Ian. Lots and lots of people saying hello. And we are getting around to saying hello to everybody. Susan Twiglet Brome, hello, darling. Sweetie, darling. Oh, and Miss Harry Dudley is here. Stylist extraordinaire to the stars. Carmel's Creations herself.
Mm-hmm.
So this evening we have our Bond theme. So we're in this movie. We're prepping poolside. As you know, it's a secret location because we can't ever give away locations. And Pepper and I are being taken care of. There's a thing called craft services. I thought we had to learn a new skill. Apparently that's where you get food. So we like craft services.
Yes, they didn't like it when you started doing macrame, did they?
No, not at all. I've got a Laotian boy who's been massaging me. You know, life's very difficult when you're a star.
He's not part of the staff team.
How's your treatment down on the trailer park trash side of the camp?
Amazing. We've got a hot tub, and my caravan happens to be right next to certain somebody's. Mention no names.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So, boys and girls, we've got a surprise for you this evening. We are our own guests this evening. We might or might not be singing live for your entertainment. And whilst we're on the Bond theme, we might as well crack out a Bond tune or two. We do have a makeup guest, but they've not yet appeared.
There's always one late to the party.
So we have sent out the search party. But we will crack on with our guest. If she arrives, we will crack on with her and see what's going on there. But failing that, we will just continue. So we're actually very, very organized this evening. Our first item on the agenda for this evening, for your delectable pleasure, boys and girls, is the one, the only, Miss Bella Donna doing her drinks thing. So without further ado,
it's the last day of dry January as well.
Let's make a cocktail.
Hello, welcome back to Bella's Bar. Now, if I stuck to my editing and uploading schedule, which there's a genuine possibility that I didn't, this video should be airing 2 days before dry January ends. We made it. I know you didn't think I could, I didn't think I could, and much like student debt, it was crippling. But if you did it along with me, give yourself a little clap. Congratulations, very proud of you, more than your parents have been. But to finish it off, we're going to do the most famous mocktail I could find that looked good, at least. Today we're doing a Shirley Temple. So first, fill your glass with ice. Now, this drink is really easy to make, albeit that there is a lot of sugar. So if your New Year's resolution was less sugar, or if you're a fan of having teeth, maybe this isn't the drink for you. Now, with this, you need to go in with 15 ml or half an ounce of grenadine. Now, our next ingredient is a lemon and lime soda. I'm opting to use 7-Up Free, sponsor me. Now, a little known fact about 7-Up, if you've been drinking really heavy, if you have a can of full sugar 7-Up before you go to bed and then straight away when you wake up in the morning, the hangover passes like that, it is a lifesaver. I discovered it about a year ago and my life has changed drastically because of it. Just means I've been drinking more. Now with this you need to do 3 ounces or 90 mils. Now that the 7-Up's in and spilled all over my lap, you go in with your final ingredient, which is ginger beer. Now the recipe said this is interchangeable with ginger ale. I don't know what the difference between the two is. I know they're both non-alcoholic, but have no idea what the difference is. But with this you need to go in with 3 ounces or another 90 mils. Now, if you follow me on Instagram, which if you don't, the link to which is down below, go do that, you'll know that I recently acquired some cocktail stirrers. I've not had some in my Chicago apartment, and it made me look like a fucking amateur. So it's the first time I'm using this, and I'm very excited. So you just need to pop it in your drink and stir for a little bit. Now that it's done, you just pop your cherry in to garnish, pop a straw in. This one has Mickey Mouses on it because I'm that fucking gay. And take a sip. I liked having teeth before. So that's how you make a Shirley Temple. I hope you all enjoyed the Dry January episodes of Bella's Bar. As much as I made jokes about them, it was nice to branch out and try different things. So if this is something you'd like to see again, or you'd like me to try more mocktails in the future, comment down below and let me know. Please remember to leave a like and hit subscribe, as it really does help grow the channel. There'll be a giveaway when we hit 100 subscribers. All my merch and social media links are down below, so please go check them out. You might see something you like. Have an amazing day, everyone, and I will see you next week. Mwah!
That was the amazing Belladonna, and she sends us her videos currently all the way from Chicago. She's out there seeing her partner and will be back in England soon. So we look forward to having her back on the show again as a guest, but we look forward to her being here at home and doing homegrown recipes that she can then share on our channel and her channel. So please go and look at her channels. They're all down below: Instagram, Facebook. There is also a YouTube channel where she does post weekly, and we seem to be sharing the same post from each week, which is great. Very much like to thank Belladonna for continuing to support our little show with her contributions. So, Pepper, without further ado, are you ready for your first number?
Oh, I think so.
Right, so Pepper's going to do her first number now. I would like you all to consider showing your appreciation to Pepper. And we will be sharing some of the live feed comments while Pepper's singing. We will share some live feed comments as well. We're not going to be reading them all out like we're reading essays at school. So, Pepper, without further ado, the screen, she is yours.
Thank you. You only live twice, oh, so it seems. One life for yourself, one for your dreams. You drift through the years, and life seems tame, till one dream appears and love is its name. And love is a stranger who beckon you on. Don't think of the danger, all the stranger is gone. This dream is for you, so pay the price. Make one dream come true, you only live twice. And love is a stranger who beckon you on. Don't think of the danger, or the stranger is gone. This dream is for you, so pay the price. Make one dream come true, you only live twice.
There she is, the one, the only Pepper Spray. Well done, darling. Well done, well done, well
Favourite film,
done.
that one.
Really? Why? Tell us.
It's for everything in it as well, but I absolutely adore the fact that you have a 6'2" Scottish man go undercover in Japan and get away with being a Japanese man with a Scottish accent. I think it's brilliant. It's so cheesy and it's kitsch and it's everything I love about Bond.
I think to watch Bond, you really have. I mean, we were discussing this beforehand, weren't we? In our change room, in our backstage room, with young Jack, who says you are amazing, and he said he'd never seen a Bond film before, but it is really that sort of high expectancy, cheesy camp. And remember, when most of us were growing up, yourself included, because you're not that much different in age to me, shall we say? You know, a Bond film had all the whizzes and the bangs and the gadgets.
Was pure fantasy, wasn't it? There was
absolutely
layers in volcanoes and
nothing was off the table. Nothing was off the table. The car could do all sorts of things, and the watch could turn into a this, and the pill could turn into the that, and like so there was just this really open expression of being able to do the most amazing things without any sort of expense being spared. Hey, Han. Hey, Golicious. So really, really, really a gorgeous genre, I think. Sort of like that super spy genre. And nothing was taken too seriously either. No. It's actually quite camp for what it is. You know?
Exactly.
It is quite camp for says she wearing a, 4-meter high, what's this thing called? Boa.
Boa.
So, just, yes, Miss Moneypenny. Miss Moneypenny. Well, we got lots more.
We could do a whole show like that, couldn't we?
we could. We've got lots more Bond age coming. Yes. But before I sing my song, let's go to the weather. Devon, can you hear?
Welcome to the weather from Martinique Manor. At the start of the week, there will be a lot of high and low pressure ridges up and down the country, leading to changeable weather conditions. However, towards the end of the week, there will be an area of high pressure developing over the South Downs, which, if it continues to build up, will result in a blanket of white frosting, which could spread to the rest of the country. Back to the studio with Lady M and Pepper.
Not quite sure what to say, dear. I'd like to know about that blanket of white snow they've been promising.
Well, I think you've worked out where it comes from.
Do you think it's moist? Well, he's improving. Week on week, he's shown improvement. So, good on him. Good on Devon for making an effort. Good. So that is our weather report.
Wonderful.
We have Miss Fiona Flange with a cheeky advert there saying, don't forget loose lips on Wednesday.
Nobody forget your loose lips, darling.
OMG. Yes. OMG, why can't the weather be always like this?
It's raining men.
It's raining men. Hallelujah, honey. So I'm going to try and attempt to sing a song now. And when Pepper and I were rehearsing earlier on, it was quite funny because Tallulah Bella was here. And Tallulah Bella was in the room, in fact. And I'm going to try and use my sound system tonight. We'll try it out. If it works, great. If it doesn't, then we'll go back to our original plans. But trying to sing my song, and Bella looked at the speaker that had noise coming out of it. Not me necessarily, more the music. And she didn't like that, so she started howling along to the music. So she has been shut out. She has been shut out with her daddy because I can't have another bitch taking over my song. I mean, really, it's bad enough. It's bad enough that Pepper sings so well. Can't have another bitch taking over. So There's Christine, gorgeous Christine, with her teary eyes, dear, teary eyes. She's crying with laughter at that weather forecast.
Yes.
So without further ado, I'm going to attempt something now.
Oh.
With my sound system.
I can brace myself.
Brace yourself, Miss Moneypenny. Brace yourself, Miss Moneypenny. Might be brisk. Brisk. Right, so give me a moment to try this, and the screen is mine. So yes, boys and girls, we are going to attempt to do this. Of course, my phone won't recognize my face when it's in this state. A lot to be said for that. But we are going to try and see if this is going to do its thing. It might even play an advert first. Let's just bear with me, everybody. Oh. Please hold. Your call is important to us. Oh, it was on the right thing. Right. Please hold. Wait. Right. Let's try that. No, that's the wrong one. Oh, I had this earlier. Apologies, guys. This would happen to me, wouldn't it? For your eyes only can see me through the night. For your eyes only, I never need to hide. You can see so much in me that's new. I never felt until I looked at you. For your eyes only for you. You'll see what no one else can see. And now I'm breaking free for your eyes only. Only for you. The love I know you need in me. The fantasy you freed in me. Only for you. Only for you. For your eyes only, the nights are never cold. You really know me, that's all I need to know. Maybe I'm an open book, because I know you're mine. You won't need to read between the lines. For your eyes only for you. You'll see what no one else can see. And now I'm breaking free for your eyes only for you. the passions that collide in me, the wild demand inside for me, only for you, only for you. Sure.
Beautiful.
That was a little bit nerd-wracking. Nerve-wracking.
We do like a bit of nerd-wracking.
I want to dedicate that song wholeheartedly to my husband. Oh, I see people are saying they couldn't hear the music. Could you hear the music?
Yes, I could hear it.
Right. So we had people saying, oh, Raining Men. So yes, I want to dedicate that to Andrew because there are actually 25 or 26, including the latest one, James Bond movies. I think it's 25, including the latest one. And I'm actually developing a show for a theatre company that I work with, and it's going to be based on all the James Bond theme songs. And so when we knew we were doing this theme, I said to Andrew, I really want to sing a couple of Bond songs. What do you think I should sing? And he chose that song. And initially I said no, because I didn't think it would suit me. But actually it is probably right within my range. Obviously I'm seated. I'm wearing a corset that I'm not used to singing in. And I am not singing my best because it's not the best conditions. But I'm really happy with that.
It was beautiful.
Really, really happy with that. Don't forget to breathe. Yes, no, we breathe all the time. My best friend Lauren.
There's a whole load of technical problems.
Well, you know, God bless sound technicians and lighting technicians.
Yes.
I know we say this every week, but, you know, I sit and try and control this show from my desk every week. We've got 4 videos that we load into our system. We've got all manner of technical issues that happen when you're trying to load in because you can only load in a certain size file. You and I have a meeting for an hour beforehand. While all of this is going on, I've got to kind of take all the banners off at the bottom, like I need to take my one off now. Martinique's been a singer all her life, honey. She just doesn't often sing here. But thank you. Thank you, Rebecca.
I think the whole thing with the Bond songs is they're actually giving us a chance to do a little bit different singing than what people would normally see us do.
Yes. So I usually do shows as in musicals, and obviously I've actually sung in choirs since I was 9 years old. I've sung in professional choirs. So at 9 years old, I was singing in 13 languages. 13 languages we sang in. And then when I was in a professional choir in my teenage years, we sang in 9 official languages. So, you know, I do have a background in singing, which is why I've shied away from singing here, because the conditions aren't optimal. So I'm not really doing myself any favors. But tonight, Pepper and I thought, fuck it, we're giving it a go, babe. Thank you. Oh, my gorgeous husband. Thank you, my babe. Mwah, love you. Andrew chose that song for me. My best friend Lauren, who I've known since I was 8 years old. How hard? Oh, lots of people. Lots and lots of people. So our guest still hasn't arrived. So we're not going to name the guest because I don't do name and shame. But I will say that we will just continue. Actually, we've got lots and lots of content for this evening. So that was for your eyes only. I'm just getting to the end of the clap. Apparently, I've got the clap.
You've got lots of clap.
Love Sheena Easton, cheeky bitch. Oh my God,
I think some people heard it and some people didn't. So
Liz needs to up my score on the door. I'll have to have a chat with her about that. Oh, there's lots of comments. Hold on. Sorry, guys. Because it's only me doing the tech stuff, we can't take Pepper and I can't share it. I'm just trying to get through all of that. I'm just trying to get through everyone's comments to give everyone some screen time. There we go. I am reading them. I am reading them as we're going through. For the second song, I'll try and turn the music up, guys. I will try and do that and see if that works. But I do need to keep my headphones in, as does Pepper, because That's where the echo has been coming from that all of the people have heard. And you crushed it. Thank you, my babe. Thanks, Lola. Lauren obviously is watching from Africa. She's living in Tanzania in Africa.
Ooh.
Because you're doing all these lovely things, it gives me coffee. Oh, amazing. Bless you, Rebecca. Rebecca's actually my latest drag daughter. Rebecca's become
I've got all
part of the
these
house.
new nieces and nephews. It's
I know.
wonderful.
Part of the House of Martinique. The House of Martinique is also running the special on our boas. Our boas special finishes tomorrow. So if you book and pay for your boa before the end of tomorrow, you'll get your basic boas, which is our standard size boas, at £30 instead of £40 for something this size, honey. She's big, she's bold, she's beautiful, and with the combination of 14 colors that we currently have in stock, you could achieve anything up to 196 combinations of color. Honey. So, I sang For Your Eyes Only, and guess what, Pepper?
What?
It leads in beautifully to our next segment, which
Ooh.
of course is the ever-talented, uncomparable Miss Christine from Christine Cosmetics and her offering for this week. So without further ado, shall we get painted, honey? Let's get painted.
Let's do it.
Oh my giddy gosh, it's me, Secret Service Agent Teen. How the f*** are you? Now I must make this video awfully quick, because if I'm here, then who's guarding the crown jewels? Oh, what's that? A notification? Okay, go ahead. Yes, I'll be there for my D appointment shortly. No, my donut appointment. Stop. Stop it. Okay, I must make this video awfully quick, because if they knew that I was here today and going to share this information with you, well then I just don't know, won't know and can't know what on earth they're going to do to me. Oh my gosh, I can just feel it happening already. Oh no, it looks like they've infiltrated my system and know that I'm here talking to you. It's me, Secret Service Agent Teen, reporting for duty. No, babes, I'm only joking. It's still only me. Just still one big joke, and No, I've got to make this quick, so I've got to get back to those crown jewels, innit, darling? So basically what I've got is some black eyeshadow on the eyelids. That's it. And a black pencil on the lips. And then on the top, I have placed, from my website, the Glittery Mineral Stardust in Shade Gold Medalist, because that's exactly what I am. Not today, darling. You're a Secret Service slut. And you can do this. Let's begin the rest of the video.
There was a lot going on there. Twerking and bopping. Love,
I
love,
have to
love.
say, not so much view to a kill, but a view to a slay in those hot pants.
I thought you were going to say a view to a thrill. View
Ooh.
to a thrill, honey.
Slade killed everything.
I think Christine thinks up a lot, spends a lot of time thinking up her concept and stuff for each week, and it's just a joy to see such lovely content coming through, honey. Come through. So we are going to just look at the comments.
Ooh, yes.
It's me, she says. You're a star, baby. I'm the okay. So lots to learn makeup wise. Gosh. Lots and lots going on. Lots of comments. Lots of positivity. We like that.
It's actually having Chris here this time, because normally when the videos are playing, we have people talking to Chris. And obviously she can't reply, so Chris, now.
True. Yep, Queen. So I can't wait to see what she does next week for date. What are we doing next week? Day at the races.
Day at the races.
Day at the races, darling. Lots of day at the races. Fun to watch. There we go. So that's all the comments we have at the moment.
Wonderful.
But yeah, so day at the races next week. And then let's just get my crypt notes. And then we've got Stupid Cupid for our Valentine's Eve special.
Is it that time already?
Stupid Cupid, and then Big Business after that, which would be 80s, taking after that whole Lily Tomlin and oh God, her name's gone out of my head.
Dolly Parton.
No.
Jane Fonda.
No. Big Business was a movie with
Bette Midler.
Bette Midler. There we go. Bette Midler, gay icon. Watch me get like, you know, offed by the paparazzi and by every gay in Christendom.
Yeah,
right
you're
now.
going to lose your gay card now.
I'm going to lose my gay rights, honey. Lose my gay rights. Because I forgot Bette Midler's name. Of all people to forget. I mean, bloody hell. How can you forget Bette Midler? So, Big Business was a movie with Bette Midler and Lily Tomlin where they played twin sisters, but they'd actually been swapped at birth. So you got the country Hicks sisters and then the yes. So we're probably going to be doing a massive 1980s vibe for that. Shoulder pads, the lot.
Oh God, yeah, shoulder pads.
So we're going back to the 80s. We keep visiting the 80s actually.
We love the 80s.
But I'm loving these themed weeks, and I do so wish that our audience would join in. We do have audience members that have been sending us photos in. Thank you to the Parfit family, who are always backstage with us. They're always taking part. Even the husband, Howard, has found his drag name, which is How Hard. How Hard? Reese is obviously helping us with some tech stuff, and Anita is always around to issue criticism. Look at this. Look at this.
She told you.
Gay card revoked for a month. So...
we stand in the non-gay corner.
Day at the races. Wow, a bit of My Fairy Lady. Yes, perhaps. Ooh. Perhaps. Depends on interpretation, dear. Day at the races. We did the races for free. Yes, we did. Because Lauren McFarlane and I were in Racing Stripes, the movie where the zebra wants to be a racehorse. And we worked on that film set for 2 weeks. Me and my best friend, killing ourselves laughing at people for 2 weeks on a film set. From 4 a.m. till 6 p.m. every day, filming the race, the actual end race. So the 8 minutes of film that you see on the DVD took 2 weeks to film. 2 weeks. I wore an Armani suit. I remember that clearly. It was phenomenal. We had 1,500 extras. Pepper's you've also worked in film and television, as have I. And it's just when it gets to that size, that magnitude of extras, it's just phenomenal. Wardrobe, they took over the entire parking lot of the casino that we filmed at. So a whole level of the parking lot was cordoned off and turned into wardrobe. So it was just rows and rows and rows of, you had your own chair, you had your photo of what you had to look like every day for continuity, you had your outfit hung up, and at the end of the day, they took all 1,500 extras costumes every day and had them dry cleaned overnight and back with us by 4 o'clock in the morning. The production, what goes on behind the scenes, even for our little show here, what goes on behind the scenes is phenomenal. Things that you don't always see going on. And we do come under a lot of criticism, I must say. We've had some really great comments and stuff, but we also come under criticism sometimes. And it's difficult to take the criticism. It really is, especially when we're doing this, because we're actually entertained and we're having a lot of fun. And remember, Pepper, when we started this in September, we were able to do this together. And now it's almost like we have to independently do it in our separate homes because of the way that COVID is working.
Yes,
So,
our brainwaves don't interlock as well from a distance.
yeah, we don't quite get there. Remember walking from shoot to wardrobe? Yeah, that was the other thing. The wardrobe was at the casino, but you had to walk to where we were shooting, which was on the other end of the racetrack. It was just like, it was a good 15-minute walk, and then like if you forgot your sunglasses behind, and one of the stitch bitches, as we called them, the wardrobe masters, were these two gay guys, surprise, surprise, and they'd have all the photos on like a curtain ring, and so as you went past them, they'd check your photo to make sure you looked the same as you did every day, and they would go, "Where are your sunglasses?" And it's like, "Oh, I forgot my sunglasses." Back you go to wardrobe to go fetch your sunglasses. And they don't start shooting without you because you need to be in the same place as you were yesterday. Oh, but amazing, amazing, amazing experience. Amazing experience. From a distance, Bette Midler. Oh, that's one of my favorite songs. Don't get me all teary-eyed, Shelley, and I'm wearing eyeliner. I'm wearing eyeliner. You don't want raccoon eyes for my Bond evening, do you? Raccoon eyes? Who dare criticize y'all? And we got lathered in sunbuck. Yeah, we did. We did. A lot of the extras wanted
to do with the film itself or the after party?
It was to do with the actual filming itself, because a lot of the extras were going, "Oh, we're on set in summer for 2 weeks. I know what. Let's catch a tan." And people were changing. Obviously, we're in Africa, so they were changing and getting tanned. So from day to day, their skin tone would be different. And the wardrobe department got these big, like 5-liter vats of sun cream, excuse me, that they were pumping out and trying to lather people up in.
I just see it now. It's like a dunk tank. In you go, move on, go and get your costume on.
It's also one of those things, Pep, I don't know if you were the same, but whenever you're on a film, you kind of wait till day one is over to work out where to get the best craft services from, where makes the best coffee, because there were 1,500 of us, so we were spread into teams. And they used a lot of the tents that you see, which are supposedly tents at the race, were actually the medic tent, the craft services food tent, our dinner tents, etc., etc. And so you quickly learned where to find the best freebies.
Yes.
Over the 2 weeks.
Yes,
but enough of that.
Only one that we went to, so there wasn't any choice. We had to have that one.
Oh.
But it was good.
I can tell you something, though. The Hollywood A-listers that came out to do the movie, their tent was like 5-star with, it had like open sides and cappuccino machines, and it was just like decked out like a nightclub. It was amazing.
You mean like your tent would be?
What do you mean tent? My row of tents. People keep saying I'm as gay as a row of...
The campness is back.
People keep saying I'm as gay as a row of tents. I can't understand, dear. How many tents do you need to be as gay as?
How many is too many?
Well, you can never have too many. So, Pepper, are you going to sing your second song for us, perhaps?
I can do.
I can lay the peppers with him. You
Do
mean
you
Devon
actually
or the
mean
picture?
yeah.
Great minds.
I
We're
might have to
linking.
report her.
We're linking in. I don't even know what that is. What are those? What's that?
It's tense.
Oh, it's a rove. I didn't know.
It's too intense for you.
Oh, that's my excuse. I'm sticking to it. Right, I've popped up your banner, so I know what I'm doing. I'm going to give you the screen, and off you pop. Off you go. Do your thing, honey.
Will do. Let's set up. When you were young and your heart was an open book, you used to say, live and let live. But if this ever-changing world in which we live in makes you give in a cry, say live and let die. Say live and let die. What does it matter to you when you got a job to do? You gotta do it well. You gotta give the other fella hell. You used to say, live and let live. But if this ever-changing world in which you live in makes you give in a cry, say live and let die. Live and let die. Live and let die.
Oh,
Ooh.
oh, are we back?
Ooh.
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Amazing. Let's see what happened during your song.
I don't know.
People were laughing. Oh, past tense or present tense? Dudum.
They're just attention seeking.
Yes, Pepper. Attention seeking. Tense, right. Yes, Pepper, go Queen. Where are we? Here. Da da da. Howard's handing out the clip. You know you did, you know you did, you know you did.
Background singers, wonderful.
I've just spotted my boyfriend. Oh, I think you'll find Shirley-Ann. But Pippa and I
Oh, it's
have...
Hardy Watch. It's Hardy Watch.
Pippa and I have... we have copyright on Hardy. So I think you'll find, Shirley-Ann, you will be fighting for us. Fighting us, at least, for his attention. For his attention. Oh.
Oh,
Pippa, you're more amazing than amazing.
thank you, you beautiful lady.
Thanks, Liz. Pippa has the most lovely voice, and she told me she couldn't sing. She lied, the bitch. The bitch. Can I borrow your hair, Pippa? It's her hair. How would you borrow it? It's natural.
Exactly.
How would you...
Do
Older
we
than
really
you.
want to get in that I'm older than you fight?
Well. I'm older than the hills, dear. I'm older than all of you. Oh, dear. So, I'm getting a bit hungry. What about you? A little bit of a nibble, do you think? Fancy a bit of a nibble?
I can smell Parma violets and piss in the air. I think I know what time it is.
Oh, can you smell the Parma violets and piss? I told you we need to get central air conditioning here. It's one of those things we need to sort out. But for now, let's see what the old bat has to say.
I'm Jane Marble, and when I'm not travelling the countryside solving murders, curtain twitching, or sticking my nose into other people's business, I like to indulge in finding the perfect accompaniment to a good old English cup of tea. You could say I'm quite a connoisseur of the humble biscuit. So, join me on my journey in my quest to discover Britain's best soggy biscuit. Today, we will be looking at one of Britain's best loved biscuits, the Garibaldi. Invented in 1863 by Colonel Garibaldi, the Garibaldi was made of the finest currants grown in the country. In fact, they were the exact same currants that have been grown in the Champagne region of France. A slim, flaky body, layered with dried wine sacks, leads one to inquire, is this a biscuit or a pastry? Initially, you are hit with the aromas of grapes, Italian holidays, and sweaty, semi-naked gondoliers as they traverse the canals. Its texture is solid yet crumbly, mirroring the facade of the beauty of Venice. On to the dunk test. 1, 2, 3. As we can see, the Garibaldi remains intact and it refuses to yield its feisty nature. Yet one would assume it would leave a satisfying wine aroma on the palate. For this reason, Garibaldi gets a soggy biscuit, rating of 2. Join us next week in our continued search for Britain's best soggy biscuit.
Well,
I love a good Italian.
I love a good Italian too. Can he come and sort out me plumbing? Oh, Garibaldi.
Pasta.
Garibaldi, is he Gary's brother from up the road? Miss Moneypenny.
Miss Moneypenny.
Miss Moneypenny.
We could have had a whole show of just us sitting there going, Miss Moneypenny.
In different inflections. Here with the drama class for this evening. Miss Moneypenny.
You too can be Sean Connery.
Well, with any luck, anybody could be Sean Connery now. Bless his cotton socks.
Yes.
What a loss to our performing world. So, Pepper, what's happened is, because our makeup guest didn't appear, the 3 slots that we've assigned to them, timing-wise, have all been swallowed up by us doing other things. Now, we've still got just under half an hour, but we've literally got 2 more items left. Now, it's up to the audience. I think people should send in questions that they might like to ask of Lady Martinique or Pippa. Maybe you've got a question you'd like to ask us about our drag, about our process, how we came up with things. Genuine questions, but it's an opportunity for us to chat with our audience, because we often spend a lot of time promoting our guests and we don't get as much time for people to actually find out about us. So, part 1, I'm going to sing my second song now, and that'll give the audience a chance to think of a question they might like to ask. Pop them in the comments section, guys. Please be kind. And then, to answer Nietzsche's question, I was actually going to sing the Adele song as well this evening. I originally tried to prepare. Let's try that again. Let's pretend this is not live to YouTube and live to everywhere else. Originally, I tried to prepare 3 songs, and one of them was the Adele James Bond theme tune, and this evening I decided I wasn't going to sing it. So I will do my other choice that I'm going to sing right now, and then depending on how many questions come in, etc., I might attempt the Adele song, but there's no promises. I'd rather answer questions, actually. But if Neats really wants it, I might sing it privately in the dressing room afterwards for our after show. A little after show soiree. But I shall attempt to do it nonetheless at some point this evening. So, we are now going to pretend that I can sing, and we're going to go back into the whole story to sort it out. I am pretending I know what I'm doing. Okay.
I can just stand here looking pretty.
I will disappear you for a moment. Here we go. Right, boys and girls, let's see if this is still sending to my Bluetooth. That's right. Been here before, but always hit the floor. I've spent a lifetime running, and I always get away. But with you I'm feeling something that makes me wanna stay. I'm prepared for this. Never shoot to miss. I feel like a storm is coming. If I'm gonna make it through the day, then there's no use in me running. There's just something I gotta face. If I risk it all, could you break my fall? How do I live? How do I breathe? When you're not here, I'm suffocating. I wanna feel love run through my blood. Tell me this is where I give it all up. For you, I have to risk it all. 'Cause the writing's on the wall. Million shards of glass that haunt me from my past, as the stars begin to gather and the light begins to fade, when all hope begins to shatter, know that I won't be afraid. If I risk it all, could you break my fall? How do I live? How do I breathe? When you're not here, I'm suffocating. I wanna feel love run through my blood. Tell me this is where I give it all up. For you, I have to risk it all. 'Cause the writing's on the wall. The writing's on the wall. I'm suffocating. I wanna feel love run through my blood. Tell me, is this where I give it all up? How do I live? How do I breathe? When you're not here, I'm suffocating. I wanna feel love run through my blood. Tell me, is this where I give it all up? For you, I have to risk it all. 'Cause the writing's on the wall.
Oh my God! Did you like my bongo bit at the end?
I did. You know what the problem is? This
What?
old bitch thought it was the end of the song. She forgot that there was more to sing. So I brought you back on thinking, God, we've got it right. We've actually got it done. Yay. And then I'm like, oh, hang on, there's words going across my screen.
Oh, that pesky Sam Smith.
So we've got lots and lots of comments and things coming in.
We have.
So we are going to just go through them from here. How and when did you get into drag? First time in drag for both of us, I could say proper drag, because Pepper does a lot of cosplay stuff, etc., etc. I've obviously done theatre stuff before, but drag as in trying to perform as ourselves, as Pepper and Lady Martinique, 5th of September 2020 was our virgin breaking day. That's the night we lost our virginity together. And actually on that day we went and did I went and did a hen party as the entertainment and got paid for my first gig.
Yes.
And Pepper came along as crowd control, because Lady Martinique obviously needs a bodyguard, a driver, a DJ. What else did we do?
Yeah.
We ate food.
We did.
Someone to feed me, to make sure that the food wasn't poisoned. We had lots of, I had shots, you didn't because you were driving. But that night, so the 5th of September last year was when we started doing drag. The two of us together, sisters together forever. What's been your favourite look so far, Pip? What's your favourite look that we've done together so far?
I'd have to say, looking back over my photographs, I absolutely adore my Carnaby Suite one with my.
I like that for you. I like that for you. My favourite one, funnily enough, that I've done, the one that I've enjoyed the most visually, is actually when we did the air hostess thing.
Yes.
You know.
Oh yeah, that was great, wasn't it?
I think I very successfully looked like an East German air hostess.
Shot
And
put
that was believable. That was believable. But really, every look has been quite fun to do, to achieve, to create.
Oh, yeah.
And we're creating things on a budget as well. We haven't got, thousands of pounds. Hi, I'm back. Did you miss me? Oh, yes, we missed you. Cool.
The amount of times that we've come up with like themes for future shows, and then we don't actually talk to each other about what we're wearing. So really, the first time we see what each other's wearing is just before the show goes out.
That's
times that we've gone, oh my God, snap!
So I'm answering Nietzsche's question quickly first. Yeah. Can Andrew sing a Bond song? Yes, he can sing. He doesn't think he can, but he can sing. And no, he can't sing a Bond song because he's not going to do that for anyone. What I want to say is that Pepper and I, both in our professional careers, have worked in television, film, etc. I'm a professional stylist by trade as well. But interestingly enough, we've both worked in education. So Pepper works in a senior school. I used to work in one in South Africa. So we're quite organized when it comes to certain aspects of our drag. And one of the things is we have a meeting once every sort of 12 weeks. We were going out to lunch and doing it there, but COVID, hello. So we have a meeting and we actually prepare the next 3 months worth of themes. So we can work ahead of time to create a look that we want to show. I know it doesn't always look like we spent months creating it, but all the themes are months in the making. So we right now are planned up until the end of April. So we're probably going to have a meeting in February or March to plan May, June, July kind of thing. We kind of do 3 months at a time. Mm-hmm. So what's our favorite look? All of them. Yes. How did you both meet? We met through a mutual friend of ours called Dawn Palmer.
Clever lady.
Very clever lady. She's very good at finding the right blend. So she'll find a person that you'll really hit it off with, and she's very good at making the connections. Mm-hmm. So she'll kind of go, I think you guys need to meet because of XYZ. And initially she brought you to my shop, didn't she?
Yes, she did.
When I had a shop. And then we just hit it off and privately, separately have pursued this friendship, which is now, where are we, Pep? 4 years, 5 years in?
Yes.
Easily. Because it was the first shop. It was the first shop, wasn't it? It wasn't here. Was it here?
Second shop. Okay,
so if it was here, then it was anytime from 2016 onwards.
Yeah.
October 2016, we moved in here. So maybe, let's say 17, 18, 19, 20. So we're 5 years this year. Wow.
Yeah.
Thank you for the question. Skyfall. Yes, I'm going to sing Skyfall. The thing with Skyfall is it's very difficult to get some of the words in. I will give it a go.
And also there's the high bits that go straight into the low bits as well. And it's...
Well, I'm wearing corrective underwear, so we could possibly achieve that. But... I will, you know what? Neets and Howard don't often ask for things, do they? No. All joking aside, I'm not actually shading. I'm saying they don't often ask us make requests and things, and they've always been supportive. So if we get to the end of the questions and we've got time, then I'll either do it here or I can do it in our after show. I don't mind. When did you both get into drag? We've done that one. Didn't we do that one? Yeah. So the 5th of September last year.
I think that we've both been interested in drag for a long time.
Yes.
And certainly growing up in a certain generation where there was a lot of androgyny and men wearing makeup and women wearing makeup. Oh, bless you, Liz!
I've moved up to number 9. I'm going to cry. Sorry, androgyny makeup go?
Yeah, so kind of it was quite a creative era. And so I've always kind of been interested in the ballroom scene and drag and over-the-top costumes and everything like that. So the interest has always been there. It just kind of took us both to look at each other and go, you know what? I feel like doing drag for it to happen.
And we've got a lot planned. We've got a hell of a lot planned for when we get our wings unclipped. Because this wing clipped thing, I mean, you're just seeing boobs up at the moment. We've got lots planned. I have been making costumes for us for the last 6 months. because I do the sewing. Pepper does a lot of the styling and stuff. We each have our strengths, and I think that's the beauty of our partnership is that we both know what the other person is able to bring to the party. Pepper does a lot of scripting for us. Pepper does a lot of conceptualizing for us, where I do more of the visual stuff. Although, having said that, Pep, you do your own wigs. I do most of my own wigs when I'm not getting them from Carmel's Creations. I make a lot of my stuff. I've made a couple of things for you. And obviously we've got the stuff hidden away that we're going to take on tour with us when we can get out of here. But we each play to our strengths. So when it comes to scripting, or I might throw an idea at Pep and then I leave it with you, don't I? I kind of go, this is what I'm thinking.
I run around like a dog that's just been in the garden.
Like a blue-arsed fly, dear. Like a blue-arsed fly. Neat's got a shun deficit syndrome.
Attention deficit syndrome.
Attention. Oh, Lord. Howard, I could go off you,
He thinks he's punny.
Isn't a 5th of September a disco song? I wouldn't know. I'm too young. I love the Sir Hostess look.
Is that the one where we had the moustaches and the beard?
Yeah, that's my drag sister. Oh, the air hostess. Nice save, Claire. Nice save. Shady bitch. What's been your favourite weekly theme so far? For me, the air hostess one was a lot of fun.
Yes.
Because
I really enjoyed that one.
It was just something out of the ordinary, Christine. It was something where we could we did a whole what's the thing called? Safety video at the beginning. We just ran away with it. But Pippa and I definitely want to do more. Pippa and I definitely want to do more singing. Now that we've clipped our wings or opened that can of worms. So I think the themes in the future are going to really be determined by what we feel like producing vocally as well. So it's going to be visual and vocal. There's lots more to come from us. The air hostess look was my favorite too. Thank you. Synchronicity. Yep, all the time. How many times did you practice putting lashes on? Lauren, I've been putting lashes on for years. I've been putting lashes on for years because we used to club together. But I will say this. For our drag, Peppa and I started doing full-on makeup at the same time too, because Peppa, from day to day, Peppa doesn't choose to wear a lot of makeup as a woman. She chooses to be a bit more fresh and refreshed looking, not have a lot of makeup on her face. So Peppa and I basically started painting by numbers together, but I avoided, for how long did I avoid putting lashes on for the shows? Until about 6 weeks ago. And now I do actually have lashes on today as well, but usually I have my huge lashes on. I just didn't think they'd go with the Bond theme today. But I will say this, when you've got the right glue and the time, you can do it. If you've got glue that's messing about or giving you a panic, and I did that for how many weeks did I swear at the glue because it wasn't doing what I needed it to do. So I swear by the glue I've got now. How many different wigs do you have? I have 13, I think I'm on. Where are you, Pep?
Snap. I counted mine the other day.
I was like, I have 12. In my head, I was like 12. And then I was like, no, I've got a Carmel's Creation now, which traditionally, I love my grey piece from Carmel. I will be getting more when I can afford to, but I'm traditionally wearing that on a Sunday afternoon for my show that I do on a Sunday afternoon with my drag sisters. Love the air hostess look. Thank you, sister. Earth, Wind and Fire. I think that's the song she was talking about. You both sing so well. Sorry, darling?
I said you can get tablets for Earth, Wind and Fire.
I think she's trying to refer to the disco song she was talking about. Jack says you both sing. No, I'm just in my head. I'm trying to rationalize what she's saying. Jack says you both sing so well. I can't wait to hear it all the time. Oh, lashes are a bitch to put on. Yes, we know. Drag is not cheap. I can see why now. Drag isn't cheap. However, we are very fortunate that I have a sewing machine and an overlocker machine, and Peppa has creative ability. So between the two of us, we art and craft our way through it.
Yeah. And you can kind of find makeup that you can get on with on a budget.
Yes.
And yeah, some of it's trial and error, but
I would definitely say if you're starting out, I would suggest starting out with budget price point makeup to start. And as you develop your skill, as you work out what you want to do with your face, then look at more pricier items that are better constructed or maybe have better effects on your skin, etc. But I wouldn't go out and buy the most expensive makeup to begin with, because for the first 3 to 4 months, you are busy painting by numbers until you figure things out.
And I think the thing as well is that the most important thing I found is your base layers.
Yes, your foundation,
the shape,
your structure
your face changed.
Yes,
your contouring. Once you've got that down, everything else is just an addition on top of that.
I agree. I absolutely agree, because your foundation is actually the bricks and mortar that you're going to build on. So if you're a male and you're trying to minimize your face, you're trying to do things to it, you're trying to make the middle of your face white. If you're a male, light and bright in the middle, and you're trying to get darker on the outside because you're trying to create the illusion of a smaller face.
Yeah.
I have 40 chins, but you've got a dark line here because you're trying to create the illusion of shadow so you can create a neck.
Yeah,
it's all at foundation level. That's what Pepper's talking about. It's all at that level where you need to put the background in before you can colour in the foreground.
It's a bit like charcoal painting, isn't it? Or when you're colouring in with pencils, you build it up layer by layer.
Absolutely. So Ruth wants to know, what's an overlocker machine, for my ignorance? Basically, Ruth, an overlocker is an industrial sewing machine. When you sew with it, it cuts off the excess and it sews around the edge. So it basically edges your fabric. If you take any t-shirt and turn the sleeve inside out on the bottom, you'll see there's almost like a square set of stitches that crisscross like this inside, and then that's been folded in, and then that's been what they call top stitched, where they folded it in and just stitched it with a normal sewing machine. But an overlocker will get you a solid edge. It has 2 needles and 4 threads, as opposed to a sewing machine that has 1 needle and 2 threads. So there's 2 top and 2 bottom threads. It's just a really fancy sewing machine, I suppose. Look in charity shops for clothes to alter when possible. Linda Higgins, my darling, this, and I will show you, this jumpsuit that I'm wearing, I'm actually a size 20 in ladies because of my ribs and my chest are 46 inch. This jumpsuit is a size 10. I don't know how I fit into it, but I do. And this came straight from a charity shop, Linda, so you're right. And it cost me a whole £10. And it was brand new with the label still on, with the extra buttons and everything. And I love it. It is absolutely gorgeous. It's like a Lurex jumpsuit. It's not too tight. It actually still has a little bit of space. So stretch fabrics are amazing for drag queens. But absolutely, hit up the charity shops. Most of my earrings I've bought at the charity shops. Use some surgical spirits to clean them. And then Pepper and I both have been putting clip-on adjustment earrings onto the... Lauren, it reminds me of your jumpsuit, actually. Lauren, my best friend Lauren used to have a jumpsuit, and her dad used to say to her, "Where do you think you're going dressed like that?" And she'd be like, "I'm going out with Martin." And he'd be like, "I don't care if you're going out with the gays. You need to go and change." It reminds me of your catsuit, Lola. It really does. So anyway, surgical spirits, and we alter them to be clip-on earrings. This came from a charity shop for like £1, and they are gorgeous diamante drop earrings. I've got about 26 pairs of earrings. I'm very fortunate. I have a charity shop over the road that I used to work at, and they keep things to one side for me. Now, Yumi, you'll let the jumpsuit need night out. Absolutely. Just told how hard I want an overlocker. Neats, they're not that expensive. They're not that expensive at all. I can chat to you about that. Catsuit. Amazing. Well, Pepper, I don't know how we've done it, but we've got to the end of the show. You know, we've got to the end of the show. And I was really concerned because obviously our guest was going to fill up at least 15 minutes of the show.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought, oh, now what are we going to do? Because we're tunneling through. We've each done 2 songs. Thoroughly enjoyed doing that. Especially now using my sound system, because I've never used my sound system here at home. But I bought it for that Hindu, didn't I?
You
And
did.
we took it along to the Hindu. It was very camp. Oh, sherbet. Sugar honey iced tea.
You've got your sherbet in there as well, have you?
I've dropped 6 pairs of earrings on the floor, so I'm going to be
Disaster!
on my hands and knees, and not for any good reason, to clear them up in a bit. So, boys and girls, ladies and gents, do I risk it here, Pep, or do I do it backstage?
I think you should go for it.
Really? Wow, Pep, whose corner are you in? Gotta love that your phone doesn't recognize your face when you have lashes and makeup on. Can't imagine why.
I'll have to not do it then.
Well, let's. Oh no, you've done it now. You've. So let's look for one. Oh gosh. Okay, we'll try this one. Okay, it's one I haven't tried yet, guys.
Ooh.
Does anyone want to hear Skyfall? People are leaving. Okay, bye. Oh no, there's Encore.
Okay.
Oh wait, someone did say Encore. So I'm going to try Skyfall before Pepper and I say goodbye. Please feel free to put earplugs in now.
I won't need them.
Right, let's try this. Guys, this is under rehearsed.
Neutral pecan.
Hold on.
40% less sugar, no added sweetness.
Unfortunately, we have to have the adverts because it's free. And I'm trying this fresh, so do forgive me. Very James Bondy. Thank you so much for joining us, everybody, this evening. This is the end. Hold your breath and count to 10. Feel the earth move and then hear my heart burst again. For this is the end. I've drowned and dreamed this moment. So overdue, I owe them. Swept away, I'm stolen. Let the sky fall. When it crumbles, we will stand tall. Face it all. Together let the sky fall. When it crumbles, we will stand tall. Face it all. Together at skyfall. That skyfall is where we start. 1,000 miles and poles apart. When worlds collide and days are dark, you may remember you can take my name, but you'll never break my heart. Let the sky fall. When it crumbles, we can stand tall. Face it all. Together let the sky fall. When it crumbles, crumbles, we will stand tall, face it all together at skyfall. Where you go, I go. What you see, I see. I know I'll never be me without security. Are your loving arms keeping me from harm? Put your hand in my hand and we'll stand. Let the sky fall. When it crumbles, we will stand tall, face it all together. Let the sky fall. When it crumbles, we will stand tall, face it all together at skyfall. Skyfall. Stand tall, tall at skyfall. Oh. Ooh. Ooh. Wow, that was something. Don't know what it was, but it was something.
It was beautiful!
Oh, Pippa, I couldn't do it without you.
Oh, I couldn't do it without you too, darling.
Flipping forced me to sing. I mean, really. Yeah. I actually planned to sing 3 songs, as you know, and then kind of chickened out of Skyfall because I didn't think it was ready. But the version I played tonight wasn't the same one I played in rehearsal this afternoon with you. So it was like, oh, hang on, there's extra words in this one, because each karaoke version will have different adaptations.
Exactly. Yeah. Oh,
Adaptations.
wonderful.
So that was our show. Don't forget, you can catch Pepper back here again next Saturday evening for Live Lounge at Martinique Manor. We are doing a day at the races. We would love to see what you come up with in photograph. So send us a photograph of you at a day at the races. Why not? Let's see what you look like at a day at the races. If you're coming backstage, don't forget you can use the same backstage pass to get in and chat to us now in, I was going to say Zoom. Yes, it's Zoom, isn't it? Zoom. If you're coming backstage, let us know, and you can join us backstage in our Zoom call where we de-drag and chat. For myself, you can catch me tomorrow. Queens with a View, 3 till 4. We hit 1,000 likes today. 1,000 likes on our page, Miss Pepper. Pepper did the most amazing opening titles for us, which we're very grateful to you for. Thank you, my darling. But Queens with a View, myself, Claire Media, Sylvia Suckalot, Make It Rain, and we have a guest, Camilla Park Your Balls, tomorrow. Camilla Park Your Balls will be joining us for our 3 to 4 chat. Loose women kind of vibe. It's our live Queens with a View show tomorrow afternoon. And then on Monday night, don't forget, from 7 to 9, you can catch me for Tea and Shading with Lady Martinique. I have Linda Matthews with me on Monday night, very well known in the drag community. Also recently has started her British franchise, I suppose, of Need for Bling UK. Need for Bling UK's Linda Matthews, also a consummate performer in the drag world. She will be with me on Monday night. Catch Pepper without the wig. She's going to give me rude. It's not a wig, it's real hair. Hello. Lots of kisses. And Malala says, midnight here in Tanzania, my friend. Lala land for me. Stay fab. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Look after yourself, my gorgeous. Boys, girls, ladies and gents, and those that are still undecided, Pepper and myself would like to love you and leave you with this thought. Please, 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 be you. Be authentically you, and don't give a shit what other people think. We do, regularly. So until we see you here next week again, like our page, follow us, find us on YouTube, do all of those things. But above all, take care of yourselves. Much love to all of you from the both of us. Bye.